Alrighty, so today's video, we're going to be spectating a Bronze 5 Reaper and Junkrat. You know, this, I'll read the description here. It's just like, it's an interesting game when you get a Reaper and a Junkrat on Junkertown. That's why I want to see this one. The description says, this was a pretty long game where I started as Reaper, but switched to Junkrat in the middle. I felt like I did pretty good in this match. I popped off from time to time and had the highest eliminations, but I also had the highest death count out of the 10 people in the game. The enemy Cassidy soldier was doing really well and rolled me a few times. Our other DPS also kept blaming our Zen for not healing them throughout the second round. It was an extremely close game, and I think you'll find it entertaining. I played less this season because I've been hard stuck in Bronze 5. I feel like I deserve low silver or at least high bronze. So I would appreciate any tips and advice / criticisms in my gameplay. They said they played really well. They also have the highest death count in the lobby. So we'll see how this one goes, chat, okay? I imagine we're in for a treat. Oh, you're running the Zen Lifeweaver Doomfist Widow Reaper comp. Okay, so you know, I already watched that. And the part that confuses me already is why the Winston on the other team dove to the cart when it was Mercy Zen Winston. Like, that Mercy's going back. Like, what? Mercy Zen. Okay, now they're on Sigma. Sigma's actually a good swap against that. Oh, yeah. There we go. You gotta admit, that was just a good hinder by the Cassidy. Reaper struggles on first point. As we can see, trying to... I couldn't tell what you were shooting at there. It looked like you were just shooting at a random wall. It's also very nice of the team to kind of just fly into the air and run at you. As I say that, meanwhile, you're just running at their team, no problem. Huh. It's been interesting so far. Yeah, playing a bit of Sniper Reaper, but then also just runs at them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! The Mercy! Wait. Wait, the Mercy was right there! You went up there, you rolled the Cassidy, heard the Mercy, and went, you know what? I'm gonna let that Mercy res. You wanna know why? Because I am confident that I'm gonna absolutely dominate and win this game. That's it. I'm gonna go get that Cass again. Watch this. I'm going for that Cass right now. You watch this. That Cass is going back to spawn. And the best part is, you go up there, you're like, oh, okay, I can get 2 of them. But what, I mean, listen, at that point, what can you do with such an amazing hinder by the Cassidy right there? Like, if you watch from the Cassidy's point of view, I want you to see this. Like, what can you do? Ready? You watch this. Ready? Watch. Like, what can you do? Oh, what a hinder. There's nothing you can do at that point. What a hinder. Just remember, as Reaper, you can struggle a little bit in this map. You're also, I know it's a sniper map, but I don't know if Reaper is the best sniper out of everybody here so far. So you can... Oh, that Junkrat's gonna be mad that you just did 2 damage. Oh, yeah. Wow, what a free limb. You know, when you teleported up there to that Junkrat and they weren't looking at you and they had a half HP, I went, what a free limb. What just happened? That it went from that to what we just saw. I was just very surprised with the outcome of that. Very surprised. It's funny because what's interesting to me is this, is you'll choose to either play Sniper Reaper or you'll try to have to walk up to like, you're like walking right up to the Junkrat, like right next to them, and you won't shoot. You would have easily gotten that Junkrat if you just shot at them. At the very least, they would have had 1 HP and you would have still gotten them even if you shifted. Instead, you try to walk right up to them to the point where like... That's your teammate's Venomine, but I respect it. Because honestly, if that was the other Widow's Venomine that they don't have on their team, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the Venomine, because who else is gonna get it? Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about with Sniper Reaper. Alright? Actually, I would take that up. Take that. So, you can go on the outside of the pedal, which actually, I don't even know if that would have changed anything. I think if you went on the outside of the pedal, it still would have not lifted you up, but that was pretty cool to see. That was funny. So, you went to get a health pack that you have full HP with. Okay, now remember, you don't have to get close to them like... You know what? I respect it. So Junkrat, when you eliminate Junkrat, they drop Junkrat mines on the ground. So try to be very careful of running into the Junkrat. So as you can see here, you actually had the opportunity to get away from that, but instead you kind of just went forward. Go a little bit to the right there, and you're probably going to be in a fine spot. Unfortunately, your ultimate was countered by that Junkrat's amazing placement of those mines. All right? Okay. No Sniper Reaper here. Oh, here we go. I like this. That was a good play. Good play. I like that. You recognize that there wasn't anybody to get you. There was a Mercy there. I like that play. That was good. But now don't go into Sniper Reaper mode. You see how you're shooting at the Sigma there? At that medium range and you're doing damage? You don't have to play 100 meters back, and you don't have to walk right up to him and, like, be right up against, like, the hitbox. You'll be fine. You see what I mean, though, about how you're getting really close to him there? Also, that was a great hinder. Yeah, I think less of the Sniper Reaper, and I think that's probably why... If I'm going to be... Also, to be honest with you, Junkertown Reaper is not your best map for this. There's too much, like... Too much distance they can play. I mean, they're not playing that distance right now, but... Nice play. That was a good shot. Hey, there we go! You know, it's a lot better when you don't run at them in a straight line and they can see you. See, that's why a lot of time people say they really like playing Reaper and coming in from the side to take 3 to 4 shots, and they can use their really fun move there. So like when you come from the side right there at 3 to 4 shots, like, you know, it's a lot better than if you're running at them in a straight line. Okay, so what's the play here? What are you doing? You going high ground above them? TP above. TP above. TP above. TP above. TP. Okay. How often does that happen in the... Actually, it can happen in pretty much any rank. But how often does it happen that when a Junkrat tires, everybody on your team just pops all their abilities to survive the tire before the tire is even remotely near you? Like, the moment you hear the voice line, everybody pops. Like, you popped your shift, Zen ulted, because, like, you can wait a second, too. Like, if you can recognize where it's coming from, especially with, like, the sound cue of tire, which, don't get me wrong, some good Junkrats will go up on a wall and you can't hear anything, but you can hear the tire the whole time there. So, like, in that situation, you can use those abilities, you just don't have to hit them immediately. Why? Because the ultimate lasts longer than those abilities are being used, so they can still get you anyway. So you want, if you're gonna use your ult for that, you gotta time it a little bit better. Alright, this is a good flank, by the way. Yeah, I was just gonna say. That was a good play. I like that. And you see how you're having more success flanking? Keep in mind, third point, in my opinion, plays a lot better for Reaper than the other 2 points. Also, you're going into Sniper Reaper mode again. Be careful of... Oh, no. Oh, no. You see, I think that if you play a little bit more aggro and not go Sniper Reaper, you probably have that. I think once you find more of the playstyle that you want on Reaper, like, this is... Like, and don't get me wrong, like, going for pop shots here is fine. You just don't want to do that the whole time. The cart is very sturdy. Good ult by your Orisa. Nice. That was a good ult. Yeah, I can already tell, like, it's one, the map you're playing, and 2, your Sniper Reaper playstyle is not really playing into, like, everything, so. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna be honest with you, if that Junkrat doesn't... Oh, well, you're dead. I was gonna say, Yo, if that Junkrat doesn't save you, then you're going back to spawn. That was when you go for a flank like that. Think about like what the other team is seeing when your team isn't playing with you. Okay. Remember, this is what I talk about with Reaper on Junkertown. Look at the distance you're at. This is what I mean. Like, you can't get that full value you want. If you're playing up here like you're playing Widow. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a treat. Yeah. All right. So keep in mind, you were there like the whole time trying to do 1 damage across the map and then decided after you lost 3 teammates, that was the time to teleport into the backline. So like that, at that point, that's where you either make that play right away or you don't. You don't just like, oh, our teammates are down. Let's go teleport in. Now we get to see some Junkrat play. This will fit more into the style you were aiming for. Let's see how it goes. I don't even know where to start with the play that just happened because there's so much to talk about with that. Let's just go back to step 1 of this play. All right, let's go back to step 1. We're gonna rewind right now very quickly, okay? Here's where we're at. Ryan charges in. First of all, everybody knows that if this is me right here, I am getting charged by this Reinhardt. Probably everybody in chat. I have no idea how you didn't get charged right here. I could not tell you one bit how this wasn't a charge. I will be like here on like Tracer and get charged. Even with the mine, but watch. No, that had nothing to do with the mine. You see that? Okay, then, I remember your play here was to just mine the floor and go backwards. Next time, just try to go up in the air, right? Because when you go up in the air, the Reinhardt can't get you. But then your counter argument's gonna be, well, watch this amazing play. Reinhardt decided that the shield was not an option. Decided not to shield up to the mines, giving you a free limp. Okay, so the player that says you weren't healing him is now on Pharah on 2nd point against a Soldier 76 Zen. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's on you. All right. Back to the Junkrat. This is Bronze 5. Junkrat, wait, why? Oh no. Wait, why'd your Life Weaver bring you down here? I mean, maybe it's gonna work out, but that's, oh, Life Weaver tree, you're good to go. You're not losing this. The opening slam. So, the strength of Junkrat is a lot more of the spam damage that you can do. So, what you could do there is go more of the spam and take that off angle with the Life Weaver at that point, or rotate backwards. Just because your Life Weaver ran out into the middle of the open and then popped the Life Weaver tree does not mean they're not going to be able to use their ultimates that they have. So you went right to the Rhine to say hello to him, and the Rhine literally shattered you, and you fell over immediately. So I would just, at that point, you would just probably go, oh, I got out shattered, right? Trying to waste their ultimates. Okay, so right here you have Tire, right? You have Tire. So you want to play a little bit? Yeah, Tire now. This is a good Tire spot for you. Oh yeah, that's a free limp. Tire. Nice, that's going to be 4. 3, but I can tell. There is, if you see that many people below you there and you have Tire, that's going to be a good Tire. Nice play. Nice play. That Rhine has a very aggressive playstyle. Did that Soldier 76 just run on top of the Ramatra's head? Did I see that right? Did that soldier just run on top of the... Well, let me see this.
Got you in my sights.
It's amazing. I don't even know if this was on purpose, but if there's a way to not have to worry about a Ramatra, this is clearly the play. This was great. This is what we love to see. How does that look from the Ramatra's point of view? Oh, so they did see him. That was wonderful. Oh, that That was, honestly, that mine you hit was definitely on purpose. All right, chat, is it me? Or at some point are we expecting Junkrat here to throw a mine at Reinhardt that then sends the Reinhardt somewhere random and gets one of the teammates pinned? I feel like we're very close to seeing that happen, if that Reinhardt doesn't swap. All right, so what's your reaction here to the teammates, one of your teammates going down? Ah, the flank. Ah, yes. You know,
Your stream is the best emongg.
You know, I watched that and I'm like, that could have been a great play or it could have been a bad play. So like, I don't even know if I'm like, don't do that because you're kind of making sure you don't stagger, but at the same time, you could have just stayed back and then played. I don't know. That's a tough one to say because there's an immediate option to get like a free elim there. Is what it feels like at least. Tire time. Let's go. Okay, no tire. Do not tire. Do not tire. Do not tire. Good job not tiring. I've seen you do this a few times now. You do not need to use 2 mines again in that high ground. Just so you know. You don't have to use 2 mines again in this high ground. It literally just takes 1. So I would say just try not to do that. Yeah, you don't even need one, like, in theory, like if you want to know the actual tech to this, climb up here, jump here, go here, and go up there, right? But, like, we're not gonna get to that point yet. But yes, if you want to go up in the high ground, you jump here, you jump up to here, you jump to here, and you have high ground without using any mobility hero. Any hero with no mobility, that's how you get in high ground. You'll probably see me go up there all the time on Junkrat. That's how you do it. But if you're gonna use mobility to get out there, you do not have to use 2 mines at all. Nice tire. Probably one of the better tire spots in the game, I feel like. Okay, here at Junkrat. Nice. Okay, here we go. I'm ready for this. You know, at this point, if they're going to keep going to that small little hallway as you play Junkrat, you could probably do that the whole time. You know, I don't know if you meant to mine backwards on that one. Listen. We're going to talk about this for a second. When you have this high ground control and you go up here, you do not have to run at the Soldier 76 ultin. Keep this high ground until you need to go to point. I'm telling you. The reason why this high ground becomes so important is imagine if you're down here and you're on the attacking team. Do you want to deal with a Junkrat up here? No, you're going to be like, okay, I got to get that Junkrat. So what happens? They turn around. Your teammates who have to walk out of these 2 doorways have an easier time. You need to go to the point? You can go to the point so you have the mobility. But instead, you jump down to the point, you get the Junkrat, and then die to the Junkrat mines again. That's also the third elim we've seen. Yeah, the third elim we've seen with the Junkrat passive. That is the third elim we've seen with the Junkrat passive so far today. Which, hey, it's pretty impressive if you ask me. But yeah, anyway, I would recommend. Okay, what is your... So Zen's also in the chat. I would Zen out this. I would Zen out this. Yeah. Good Zen out. I would have done it even sooner, but that's all hindsight right there. Like, you don't know your teammate's going to go down immediately. All right, where's the Junkrat at? That's a tire on point. Good luck. Yeah, saw that coming. Yeah, I can't even think about that. Even, like, your teammate's not touching here, I don't think you... Ooh, I don't know, actually. Wait a second. How many were alive on their team here? I gotta see. No, see... I'm gonna be honest with you here, though. That is a difficult situation for your team. Like, I don't even know if you can get on the point here. Your Ramatra might be able to, but even then, like, that tire is why the Ramatra's not on the point. And they didn't have Nemesis form before that. So, like, if everybody stays on point, you just get rolled, right? So it's really hard to say on that one, but that's like what happens there. Okay. Let's head back now and see how this next round goes for you. Oh, we're returning to Sniper Reaper again. Here we go. Okay, Sniper Reaper again. What's the plan here? Well, I'm not sure if that was the plan, but if it was, I would not recommend it. Remember, they have range in you. I like that better than what you've been doing most of the time. I like that. I know they almost got you, but I like that play. I think, like, that is being more aggressive with your hero. Especially when you're on Reaper. Nice. There you go. See, you went for a flank. You went for a play. You got more value. You're not playing Sniper Reaper. You're also aiming at the sky for a second there. All right, who we going on? Who's your target here? Got Brock? Okay, nice. Zen. 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 Get the Zen. Get the Zen. No, don't try to snipe the Sojourn. That is a Sojourn. No. What you're doing there is you're trying to go long range against a Sojourn. Teleport to the left of this car. They won't even know you're there. I know you're probably trying to stay on the point because it's overtime. I would, at that point, be like, just stay on cart. I'm going to the left side. And if your teammates get off the cart, they get off the cart. But, like, go left side. Be aggressive with Reaper there. I understand why you're on the cart. Honestly, I do this all the time, too, when I play. I end up just kind of sticking onto the cart. But, instead it goes to the hindsight part of it, it's like, you can see that your teammates are going to be on that cart. You're fine. Think about the distance of the damage you were doing. All right, see, now you're doing the TP play, see? You went for the TP play there. That's all I'm saying.
Surrender to my will.
Nice. All right, on the point. Good Reaper ult. I like that ult. Good job. Kill the Zen now. Kill the Zen. Nice play. Good play. There you go. See, now you're playing more aggressive and going for plays. I like this. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, well, you know... What 1v1 is... There's no way you just won that. There's no way... And then your teammates get off the point. Okay, what just happened here? I need to see what happened at the cart, okay? What happened here?
Have touched, easily touched, they could have touched the point.
Your team easily could have touched the point and stayed on the point and probably won that. All right, let's head back to the other side now. Here we go. Nice. All right, you're playing very close now as Junkrat. Remember, you're not playing tank. I don't... Oh, this is a treat. What happens? Your Mercy tries to res you now because you went to their spawn door. You're not playing tank. No, you're not. No, not a tank. Not a tank. When you play Reaper, you play Sniper Reaper. When you play Junkrat, you play like you should play Reaper. Like you're playing like... It's almost like you're playing Junkrat like Reaper. And Reaper like Junkrat. What in the world? Oh, what in the... Listen, we need to talk about that for a second. All right, we need to really talk about that one. Start to like see where your teammates are at, or where the like. You do not want to get this overtime spawn right now. You just ran to the point, went mined about half a foot into the air, got mined by the other Junkrat, and then fell over. Now you're in overtime spawn. So now, for anybody who doesn't understand how that works with overtime spawns you spawn longer. Like basically, like your team will now spawn longer, which is why if you've ever noticed when if you say you have one of these long games that goes to like 6 to 5, a lot of teams will have an easier time on certain points because the spawns are longer. And because the spawns are longer, right? Because the spawns are longer, guess what happens? You can't take that same amount of team fights you would on a point. You said calculated risk. What, on that play? What was the calculation? What's the play here? Why is everybody in your team running to the point? Why is everybody running to the point? You can regroup. Just because it's overtime does not mean you can't regroup. You can regroup. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Wait, the result! Huge gets 2! And the Moira, you somehow have managed to maybe win this! Wait a second! And I think we know the reason why your team won this game. It was that dominating overtime performance we just saw. That's what it came down to. That dominating performance you had in overtime right there led to this victory. Think about it. You ran to the point. They were like, oh, what is that Junkrat doing? Easy win. They go, wait a second. The Junkrat went to this room. What is that Junkrat doing? But in reality, you were going, listen, I'm going to distract them well enough for the Orisa to get 2. We can't hear the callouts, but that's what the callouts were. Your Orisa gets 2. Your teammates end up winning it. The Sigma can't touch the point, obviously, because there's basically multiple there. And you win the game. So, after watching that amazing game that we just watched, I will say this. Play Reaper like Reaper, Junkrat like Junkrat. On Reaper, don't do as much Sniper Reaper. Take more map control around the map. You benefit from being mid-range to close range. More like close range, but like you can get away with a little bit of mid-range. Junkrat, more about spam. Also, stop double jumping to get to spots where you can single jump. All right? Overall, that was a fun game to watch. You said you think you should be in like higher bronze or silver? I'm gonna be real with you. This game was something. I would say work on some of that stuff and you'll be good to go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Sub to the YouTubes if you haven't, all of them. If you sub, then you sub to the YouTube channel, which means that you know when the videos are going up. So sub to the YouTubes. We record these live on stream. Come by and watch them. Follow the stream. We record a lot of our videos on stream. Want to submit one of these? Join my Discord. Description below. Hope you all have an amazing day/night.